Greetings, one and all. Hope y'all doing great. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Represent your city. You know how we do. I am representing the home of Michelle Obama, actually, Chicago, Illinois. So rep your city, rep your city, rep your city, represent your city. So I decided to start doing a segment to identify historical foundational Black Americans and their achievements. Okay. Once again, this is for mature audiences only. Okay. So let's make it do what it do. Come on in. We got Sacramento, California in the building. Everybody on Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. I am representing the great city of Chicago, Illinois. We got San Jose in the building. And today I'm starting off this new segment with Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is 100% a foundational Black American. Michelle Obama served as the 44th First Lady of the United States from 2009 to 2017 and made history as the first foundational Black American woman to hold the position. Background and career: born Michelle LaVaughn Robinson on January 17, 1964, in Chicago, Illinois. Graduated from Princeton University and Harvard Law School. Worked as a corporate lawyer, public sector administrator in Chicago, and vice president for community and external affairs at the University of Chicago Medical Center. As First Lady, she launched major national campaigns focused on health, education, and military families. Let's Move, aimed at ending childhood obesity. Joining Forces, supported military service members, veterans, and their families. Reach Higher, encourage young people to pursue higher education. And Let Girls Learn, promoted education for adolescent girls globally. Great work. Michelle Obama grew up on the south side of Chicago, Illinois, specifically in the South Shore neighborhood on Euclid Avenue. Childhood education, home life. She lived in a close-knit working class family, sharing a partitioned living space in a second floor apartment in her great aunt's house with her parents, Frazier and Marion Robinson, and her older brother, Craig. Elementary school, she attended Bryn Mawr Elementary School, later renamed Bochette Academy, where she participated in the gifted program. High school, she went to Whitney Young High School, Chicago's first magnet and selective enrollment high school. Higher education, after finishing high school in Chicago, she left to attend Princeton University and later Harvard Law School before returning to Chicago to begin her professional career. Ancestry and roots. The Great Migration, both parents had roots in the American South, with family originating in South Carolina and Georgia before earlier generations moved north to Chicago. Deep history. Genealogical research uncovered that Michelle Obama's maternal third grandmother, Melvina Shields, was enslaved in South Carolina and later Georgia, mapping a multi generational American story through slavery, Reconstruction, and migration. Michelle Obama is the first foundational Black American First Lady. Something to really be proud of and something to cherish for sure. Great achievements for Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, great achievements for Black women, and great achievements for Black Chicago residents. When it comes to lineage, a person traces their lineage back through an expanding network of direct biological or adoptive ancestors, beginning with their two parents, four grandparents, and eight great grandparents, doubling the number of ancestors with each past generation. General lineage, family trees, parents and grandparents, the immediate first and second links in your ancestral chain. All ancestor branches, traditional genealogy tracks all parental lines equally, meaning the tree branches out to include both maternal and paternal grand relatives. Specific genetic lines, paternal line, Y DNA traces a direct father to father line, passing the Y chromosome from father to son. Maternalized mtDNA traces a direct mother to mother line, passing mitochondrial DNA from a mother to all her children. So this is one of the great achievements historically for foundational Black Americans. Something to be taken serious and looked at serious. For you young people, make sure that you know the difference between foundational Black Americans and governmental issues, okay? Foundational Black Americans is based on your lineage. That's it. And so always keep that in mind to you younger people. Don't get confused. We do have people pushing a lot of confusion. FBA is strictly based on lineage. Okay? Strictly based on lineage. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to honor her based on her lineage as a foundational Black American female and as the first foundational Black American black female first lady. It's very important for me to do this so that you young people don't get caught up in the frenzy and get confused what foundational black American is versus what foundational black Americans are promoting politically. Those are two different things, okay? So always, young people, keep those separate. Keep the lineage is the lineage, and different political ideas is different political ideas. This is very important for you all because that is getting outthrown together. And so I decided to step up myself and draw the line in the sand, okay? To help the younger people. If you're older, I can't, and you don't know better, I can't help you. But I don't want the young people to follow the wrong information, okay? Foundational Black American is lineage. It's not political. It's not a group. It's not an organization. It's just lineage, okay? It only traces your lineage. And so if they're a foundational black American, it won't be based on whether you like them or not. It's lineage, okay? That's very important for you young people to understand as you grow up, okay? As you mature. We don't want you to blur the lines and make confusion. So I'm going to make it so that you won't let, when you see different people in the comment sections and in the chats and things, you won't get confused. You'll know who's on track and who doesn't know what they're talking about, okay? In terms of lineage and foundational black Americans. And that will hopefully help you all keep the conversation about FBA separate from other conversations, right? Okay, so that there's some maturity and intelligence in the situation. All right, and always remember foundational black Americans is not a they, it's a lineage, okay? So when you hear people say they refer to foundational Americans as they, them, that is a person that lacks intelligence, okay? Foundational black Americans, once again, is not a group. It is just tracing your lineage, okay? And this should help you all separate those that are highly intelligent from those that are not very intelligent and speak on things that they really don't know what they're speaking on, okay? All right, so foundational black Americans is lineage. Michelle Obama is a foundational black American by lineage, okay? Her parents come from the South, South Carolina, and Georgia, right? And there's some evidence that her third great grandmother, Melvina Shields, was enslaved in South Carolina and later in Georgia, okay? These are the things that are important when we're discussing lineage and foundational black Americans. It's not based on who you like. It's lineage. Now, if we want to push foundational Black American as lineage, then we need to push it as lineage, right? If that's what we're doing, so that we don't confuse the young people, okay? And so be careful of people that's pushing FBA, but hating foundational Black Americans. They are trying to turn foundational Black American into a political or social concept, and they really don't represent the concept and the ideology and the facts that foundational Black Americans represent lineage. That's it. Lineage. Also remember that one of the most important reasons that foundational Black Americans have served is tracing your lineage to slavery for reparations. And so when you start to see people use foundational Black Americans, but avoid reparations, that is also misguided, okay? That's misguided. Foundational Black American has nothing to do with beefing. It's fine to be social, to talk about social issues as far as immigration and things like that. Just make sure you don't confuse people that has anything to do with what it is to be a foundational Black American. That's all. Make sure you keep it separate. Lineage is not belief systems. Okay, lineage is strictly bloodlines. That's it. It's not based on a belief system. And so when they start saying FBAs believe this and FBA, how can a lineage believe something? How can a lineage, how can your lineage believe something? That doesn't make much sense. Okay? So there you have it. Hope that helps you out. Remember what we're on. Whether you identify yourself as FBA or ADOS or just a Black American, we on reparations. Reparations is the number one word, not FBA. FBA is not the number one word. The number one word that's behind all of this motion, the number one word that helped formed the concept of foundational Black Americans and the concept of American descendants of slavery is reparations. And anybody that wants to debate that, maybe you'll find somebody that wants to do it. For those of you that are not supporting foundational Black Americans and that have a negative attitude, and especially if you're a man, I hope you get your life together, okay? I hope you find something to do with your life. All right, you all? That's that. Make sure you know the history.
My poll tax certificate from 1960, when we had to pay $2 or $3 to vote, and we only made $2 or $3. So you had to choose between eating or voting. That was the suppression back in the 60s. If you missed 1 year, they doubled it up on you the next year. I didn't have to pay because I was a veteran. So this is my exemption certificate, but I had to show it. So when they say you don't have to show ID, we've been showing ID since we started voting.